And a Merry Christmas to you and yours. Steve Hammis here from Test Drive Now. Wanted to check in with you guys this morning before the big day to show you what I'm driving this week. I have the 2024 Lexus IS 500. This is the new F Sport Performance model. You might remember this as the ISF debuted back in 2008. Ran until around the 2014 model year, when style came back in 2022 as the IS 5. But much of what you see here is the same. It still has a naturally aspirated V8. Remember those? No turbos here, no charger. 5-liter power plant producing 472 horsepower, 395 pound-feet of torque, a 0 to 60 time of 4.4 seconds. Nothing to sneeze at, but this is a high-revving V8. It doesn't make its max torque until around 4,800 RPM. As seen here, this one stickers for approximately $67,000. And the only option on this one, and it is a very expensive one, are these matte black BBS wheels right here. They're going to cost you over $2,000. Now this one did come this week, unfortunately, with these Potenza high performance summer use only tires, and it's been rather chilly around here. We've got a little bit of rain today, so finding grip this week has not been particularly easy. But I have driven this a couple of months ago down in Washington, DC, and in that area, so I was able to explore the performance angle of this car a little bit more than I have been this week. And it's awesome. So let's fire her up and take a look. You've got this beautiful red interior. Always sexy in a Lexus, right? And the quality of the touch points and the appearance in here, though a little bit dated with this old infotainment system, is spectacular. There you go, right there. Now, the old infotainment system in Lexus is not particularly good. As you probably recall, it uses a touchpad, and it makes little bonking sounds. Yeah, so anyway. But it is a touchscreen, so being that it's in this compact car, it is within easy reach of the driver, so you don't really have to worry about that. And there are redundant buttons here as well, so not that big of a deal, but it certainly is not the best thing ever. Also down here, you've got the drive control knob, so you can go from eco to normal to sport to Sport S Plus. You've got the quad exhaust system here, so this thing sounds phenomenal. It sounds really, really good. We're not used to hearing naturally aspirated V8s anymore, so if you reminisce about those sounds, you will find that here. It still sounds wonderful. It also maintains that unique rear performance damper that helps with stability and comfort. It also has the automatic variable suspension. So the ride quality of this, just as you would expect in a Lexus, is spectacular, right? They do a wonderful job of blending performance and luxury, and they do it in a trademark way. If you got in this thing blindfolded, I swear, as soon as you started to drive or someone drove for you, you would remember and realize that you were in a Lexus. This still has the 8-speed transmission too. It's a direct shift setup. The same transmission that you would find in the RCF. And it's the same transmission designation from years ago. So much of what you see here dates back to the original car. They haven't changed a lot. Again, very typical of Toyota Lexus, right? It's still a compact sedan. It's grown only a little bit in size. Horsepower and torque has increased over the years. Fuel economy is set up at 20 miles per gallon now, a little bit better than it used to be on premium, of course. the rear seats. Now I sit up pretty far back in the driver's seat here, but this really isn't bad at all. And again, the red leather is just so sexy in these cars. It's got a sunroof. This is the premium model, so it comes with all of the accoutrements you would expect, like heated and cooled seats, all the safety features. It's a really nice alternative to some of those German cars, right? Where everybody tends to go for their luxury performance sedans. This gives you a different flavor, something a little bit different. I'm glad Lexus is keeping it around. Now, it's a little confusing because you have F, and the only F model left, I believe, is the RCF. And then you have now the F Sport Performance, and then you go down to F Sport. So 3 different levels of sportiness over at Lexus. But this is by and large the ISF of old. And new for 2024 is this incognito paint color. This beautiful gray. So it looks sharp. It's got the black mirrors, the BBS wheels, the performance suspension, the V8. It really handles wonderfully. Again, I haven't been able to exploit that this week so much due to the fact that it's been particularly cold. But I have driven this car, as I said, in the past, so I know what it can do, and it's a lot of fun. It's a rear-wheel drive car that you can drive confidently. Lexus always makes sure of that. They make sure that the performance is there, but it's done in a safe manner in which anybody can feel like an expert behind the wheel. Again, about $67,000. So, I hope you guys are all having a great holiday season. Enjoy Christmas, enjoy your new year, and I'll be back with more videos, maybe even before the end of the year, but certainly starting again up in January.